Hola,
Uh,
how's it going?
Pretty good. Saw that you got Challenger, so congrats.
Big. Lilia got
Nice.
Challenger. What a champion. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, Bob. What are we doing here today?
Yeah, so I've been playing on my Smurf account in Silver 2 around 68, 70% win rate, so it's going really well. I think the goal might be feasible. I might hit that gold, maybe.
Okay.
I've also
What
I've
have you
also
been
been playing on my
playing?
main sometimes, and it's still it's the most cursed account. It's actually unbelievable. I'm still like bronze 4, like 48% win. I don't know
Sell that
what's
bad
going on
boy.
there, but I don't know. Like I get like the angriest people. I get like the angriest York of all time. But but on the other one, it's been going well. So I wanted to focus on. Well, there's a couple of games where generally my early game has been really strong for a long time now. But there's a couple of games where I started off weak, and I wanted to look at that. Um, but my last game, which I didn't record as a VOD, was a game where it started really strong, and I felt like I was kind of throwing it. So maybe we could look at that via replay, or is it better to just look at the VODs I had saved?
You're saying that the one that would be a replay is like better, but not the POV.
Yeah, it's a rare case of I've been
That's
getting better
fine.
at not throwing mid game, late game. I think the main thing has been I've been slowing down the fights a lot more. I was before I was doing the whole I see the carries by himself. I can go in and die on top of him, but
Wait, where'd it go?
um, I think on my elo people just kind of panic and run away when I do that. So I've been just queuing from range, and that's been a lot better. But this game, I feel like I was throwing it for sure.
Okay. What's the IGN on the account?
Mhm. It was a game against the Nocturne who like his first three ultis were terrible, so I feel like there should be no reason to.
Oh, it's still this one. Eastern Nocturne. This one?
Yeah, that one.
4 5. Oh my god. Garen. Why is Vigar so popular? I haven't played for like about a week. What happened?
Mm, I don't know.
A
I
champs
do get him a lot in my games.
a champs in all elos for no particular reason. There's no like
Oh,
OP
another thing
build.
so
Yeah.
I've been experimenting with Dark Harvest because I've asked around and pretty much all the Karthus mains like Dark Harvest. I was being the exception, so I've been trying to like play around differently, see which one. I've kind of come to I like First Strike if I'm comfortable with the late game because you ramp up so fast. Like in a 30-minute game, I get like 900 gold from First Strike, especially if you get Malignants. Plus the free boots and the more smites, you get that you get to the mid game really quickly, but you fall off late game. With Dark Harvest, you have the option to fight a little bit more because you can get boosts and stuff. Is what I've seen the Karthus do.
Yeah, you can
Mid
get
game is a little
boots.
bit slower.
Like what does the domination tree do here?
For the you get more damage. You get
Exactly. Dark Harvest
yeah.
2-shot damage. Eyeball collection is eventually damage. Ultimate Hunter. We had that anyways. And then we get Presence of Mind and then Last Stand. Last Stand is the same deal, it's just damage.
Yeah.
So to
So,
add like 150, 200, 300 damage to your fight, that's worth. It's worth to give up like a precise full clear into into objective.
yeah, yeah. So I enjoy them both. Like I think I've sort of been trying to play around depending on what I think the game might be like. I've been swapping back and forth.
Okay.
But
All right, let's look at this replay.
that's fun.
I'm kind of confused. This guy did blue crop into fucking raptors. All right. Holy moly. Whoa. He had some time to play with before that fear went off. Let's conquer. Okay, so QE. And then he does one auto. And then if he's going to fear you, right? You'd go from like here to there. So is that like lethal? Do you think he can kill you? If he gets that fear off?
No, I kind of just panicked there.
Let's see. Because now you end up in a little purgatory where they can just have your jungle. Fuck that. Luckily he doesn't take it, but damn. That sort of stuff, it's like better to fight to the death. That's like how I played Karthus at the start, then Malice was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, oh. Because like if you die, you have home guards, you're back at it. It's all faster. If you win the fight, good. So it's kind of a win-win if you try right there. The flash out, what it costs you is time, and that's sync for Karthus. You don't want to be anywhere close to Nocturne's farm. You're way ahead of him. I mean, with these lanes, it's like, yep, here we are. There's not much to say. Okay, the reset, yeah. Now the Sorkpin boots, you're just trying these out. You're trying to get a feel for them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where these, you're against another farming matchup. These lanes don't fight. You didn't get any juice. And then on this third turn, there will still be only like one play. The boots aren't very useful. The boots help you when there's multiple plays or lanes that fight or trade, and then you can have impact in their lane. So since we're pretty much set on farming the first 5 turns, then Faded Ashes would have been definitely better.
Yeah.
The boots do feel good, I'll give you that.
Oh, we skipped about the, what's her name? Top laner. She was messing with me. Blue side's also a little slow because she was...
Bro, like level 1?
Yeah, she was like... She almost got it too. It's like...
Yeah, with Gwen, that's super weird for her to do, but IGN Gay Boy. But like with like Fiora's and Darius, you can start Wolves as Karthus, and then they can't do that shit on blue, and it's totally fine.
Yeah, it costed her blood though. She was so late to lane that I didn't care.
Did you see the Nocturne queue?
Yeah.
Like in game?
I'd see it a little bit later when I walk up to the, like right around now. Yeah, that's when I see it.
Whoa, Nelly! He will flash away from the Nocturne E, but then will flash right into the pit to steal Dragon. Very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why he ran from me, so I just like, alright. See you later.
What a weird sequence.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well played, question mark? This is insane.
It was a really silly flip. I couldn't resist.
Now, once we're here, okay, you done this, now what?
Well, I expected him to fight me to the death, and I would just die. Maybe trade with him, but
okay,
when he ran away, I
just think about the mechanics. If you think that's the outcome, that's okay. And then, what should you do once you kill that dragon?
Um, I wanted to like pull him to the little corner so he had least amount of room to move around, but he ran. But that's what I would have wanted to fight.
Right,
Sort
so
of in that.
he has an option to move first, and you can't
Yeah.
tell where he's going to move. But you can use one of the abilities that like helps you with that. Step 1, flash smite. Check. And then
I think that I messed up my W. I should have waited till I know which direction he's moving, or and then pop it. I just put it. I think I
but
put it right in front of me so he would.
like right here,
I fully expect him to turn, right? But
well, right here you're doing moving. You don't have to do anything. Once you flash in and smited, you don't have to do any moving. If you place the W on him, then no matter what he does, you have like good option against that. Because if you
yeah,
start here and then you W'd and he's moving towards you, you can move up here. You can move down there. That'd be a better option. And then he's slowed moving towards you, and then once he shows where he's moving, and you've had the time to see it and then react, then you could Q. So like a flash smite, W, look at him, waiting, Q, 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 Q. Versus this. Holy moly. Holy moly. In comparison, Malice would have got like 3 Qs off right there. Nocturne might be random dead. It's like, you're level 7 too? God. Then you don't gank mid? Boom. Your loss. We got the dragon. Check. You've bullied Nocturne out of the jungle. Miracle style. Check. Bot lane's not coming. That's good. You don't have to stay for the scuttle. But then your next play, since you have the river, you now have the good like position to gank. You've at least earned left side river. This is your territory now. So then Lord's
I guess I
IO,
was
let's
thinking,
slam into him.
I was thinking that like the Nocturne might. He was shocked or something. Maybe once it wears off, he would just ult you on my face if I showed up again. I don't know. I would have just died.
Where do you think Nocturne goes after the dragon? He shows exiting right side, but what is he going to do? Is he going to recall, farm? Is he going to follow you mid? Is he going to ult bot lane? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't remember his state of his jungle, but I assumed he still had his Gronk, so he could go do that, or at least consider a gank bot lane.
Okay. So then that would have him on the bot side. He wouldn't have the range to ult you mid, unless he's completely following you.
Yeah.
So since that's the case, you miss out on an attack.
Yeah, it's good to know. It's good.
Let it rip.
Miss
Kill
out on
this guy.
attacks.
Kick his ass. W. Job's done. Scared to fight Nocturne in river, but then we'll take his jungle like no problem. Okay. We are fucking juiced. Nocturne is doomed. Leandri's first is a bit strange. Guess we walked over a war day.
They had a pick there, and I just when I saw the Gwen recall, I felt kind of confident, but she showed up really quick. Oh, she TP'd. Yeah, TP'd.
Yeah, she TPs. Do you need all the void grubs?
No, I should have just ran here. I did not see the TP.
So where you're only 20 CS ahead, this like evens out the Nocturne, and that's bad.
Yep.
Garen moment.
The plus side is that yeah, this happened.
The noob champs of all time on your team. You can't lose. What do you think? It seems like these control words kill you.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't, man, I forgot, completely forgot about this one. Yeah, that was,
All the farm is done now. Where are your allies?
yeah, far away, unable to help.
Bing, bang, holy, boom. And then with the void grubs here, where are your allies?
Far away again.
Bing, bang. So whenever you're in the river, ideally, you want your lanes to at least be in the middle with you. And then you'll at least be even in numbers. So whenever you're in game, do you see that, or do you see the camp? Do you think about where the enemy is or where your allies are at?
I think, I think about the jungler more. Like, I think I can do this because the jungler is here or there, but I noticed myself, um, actually the VOD that I say for you happened similarly where the I had a mid Oriana. She started. I started doing the void grubs, and then she pushed, and she started recalling. And I saw her do the push, but I didn't notice that she started recalling, so I stuck around, and then I got collapsed by mid and top. So yeah, it happens a lot where I get collapsed on by enemy laners.
So what do you think you should do to fix it then?
Uh, I think that so in that game, once I just keep an eye on what Oriana's doing. Like, she's got the push, she's got prio, but she's the moment she recalls, I can just take the one grub and run for it. I stuck around for the other two and died.
Now, what if she channels her
Here,
recall, right? And then she
yeah.
cancels it.
I
Then what?
will ask her to come then if she does that.
Right, but then
Take
she's
off.
just clicking back and forth in lane. Then what?
Um, I guess it depends on where the other laner is as well. And
Say the
or,
enemy laner's just staring at him. Good conditions. Enemy jungler should be topside. Let's say top lane's even. Then what?
um, I mean, I guess I can try to pull him towards a safe location, then take it and not commit. You know.
So pull them out a little bit more. You're getting... Hang on, let me just look at the void growth. You've pulled them out, you're getting them low. They're like halfway there, but then people are like definitely moving towards that direction. What do you do?
I could just run. Like, especially after I take the first one. There's no reason for me to stick around.
Okay. Okie doke. Go back to the dragon. Boom. No, it's just a different time. Then we die to Nocturne again. Lose dragon, no problem. That team is noob champs and we can't lose. Amazing. Holy. Oblivion Orb would be so beast against the Gwen, the Yume.
Yeah, this game was playing well.
He's 1v9. Holy moly. So if you go from Gromp into the red side, that basically says like you're playing for top side. I mean, that's okay, but if you clear down towards bot lane, you could also try to attack this tower, so... If I was Karthus this turn, I want to attack one of these objectives. The Rift Herald or the bot turret. I don't really like the Rift Herald too much because you've already taken mid turret and top turret, and you can always come back to the Rift Herald. So, especially where mid lane's 1 as well, it's like it's so easy to bring mid lane to bot lane. Everything's warded, like, so I think if you path towards bot here and then try to attack them to take that turret, that'd be better than, because like this is just denying the Nocturne, right? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I want to be near the Garen.
Why?
He's just the strongest in our team right now, and I've noticed that he's on the ball, like he's responding to things, so he's paying attention. So I like to be around those players if I can.
Okay. I mean, they might fight you in the jungle. It's okay. Wind dealing no damage. Well played. Because in my eyes, I'm like, okay, high elo Nocturne will never ult Garen. He's gonna flip the game bot lane. Here it's like, yeah, he's just gonna clear his camps up, and then since his red side camps are gone, he's gonna gank the lane that he ends the clear at, you know? Classic John maneuver here. The day one John full clear. It works. Push, 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 push. If you ever fight after the wind fight into push, push, and hit this early, someone's gonna die. Better to exit, but your allies will probably fight anyway, so it's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. Gwen fucking died.
Red team's turn.
Well, the game's won from this point, I think.
Yeah, so the game is won, and then I feel like I almost threw it. But this is where I was like, yeah, I can't remember. I just remember feeling like, holy shit, there's no way to lose this game at this point. And then around maybe the 20-minute mark, I'm like, am I about to lose this game? Yeah.
But then you don't go top again here. The clear is done, and then if you reset, you concede this turn. You don't have to concede this turn. You can be an asshole. You can die on this turn. Once you're done with Gromp, if you enter their red side, you have option mid, fight in their jungle, and top lane. All of those are good. They're so fucking weak. This guy sucks. This guy sucks. This guy sucks. He's about the only champion on their team right now, and you don't have to deal with him.
Yeah, I had Torch, and I wanted to be there for Dragon, so that's why.
Okay, and then what items do your allies have?
Well, there are my two solo laners are 2 items. So I just felt like we were really strong.
Veigar and Garen have 2 items. Caitlyn's up component, which is big for ADC. And if you concede to fight this turn, then they can't spin that power.
Okay.
So then back to the Hearthstone. Like, you have a 5-5 minion on the board, and they have a 3-3, and you didn't take their 3-3 with the 5-5. And now that 3-3 can take your, like, at least has the chance to, like, hit your face. It's still on the board. Why would it be on the board? Just kill it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. The intention is, like, 2 high elo. Guys, don't fight. Let's just do Baron. 2 info pilled. You've watched too much. Our noob Karthus is clicking around and gets some fucking action at the very least. He might not be the brightest or most charming, but he talks to the girls, so, you know, sometimes he gets one. At the very least, he's around them.
Killing spree.
Damn. And then just flank. Eh. It's fine.
I think it's the next dragon where let's go. I'm not sure.
Jhin. Jin's so bad for Karthus. You can space your ass all day. Last turn you had Blackfire Torch. This turn you have an Amp Tome. Like, that's all you got from the dragon into play, into no farm, into back at it. We are up with our team, but like, because you skip the fighting step, that's where it gets messed up. Because if you do fighting into like reset, farm into dragon, so much better. Or you could do fighting dragon, reset, farm into baron. Ball of Malmortius. Let's fucking go, Nocturne. Yeah, you should have... At least I would just have the Oblivion Orb. It's too beast. I'd also be playing like an asshole. Have more damage. They're in there. You haven't farmed in so fucking long. Team's doing mid lane, that's fine.
Yeah, I wanted to hear and
there's
like
no wave.
Sure.
There's no wave, so they're not gonna stay fighting. This would be your time to do this. If anything happens, then you can react with ulti. But it's your responsibility to have these, to do these camps right now. So that's a bit too much, like, where previously is like, okay, there's times to skip, but yeah, this is the timing where you actually farm. So it looked like this. You do red buff. It may look like they're about to push, and now I present you 3 champions in the same lane against 1 minion wave. That fucking thing is dead. So since that's the case, we can farm. And then to reach sucks. This position just doesn't do anything. And then if you're there, it's bad. Like, it's like perfect for Karthus, you know? Where it outlines that we should be farming. Holy moly. And then the ulti, like, doesn't deal damage because you don't have Oblivion. I have spell shields, and fucking healing. Holy moly.
Do you think that, so when I shot the ulti and I found myself way out of position to help my allies, should I just gone straight to the dragon and just snag that? Because at this point, all I did was just like maybe hit Nocturne.
No, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Because if you do the dragon, you're just leashing it right here. If you're here in the fight, at least you have a chance.
I mean, a little bit before that, like when I was right above Raptors, like right here where at some point I ulti in that spot. There's no way I can make it to the fight.
Well, it looks like you guys have an in on Jhin. So...
Also, too, we had the flank, that's why we're in here, but Garen
How the
didn't
fuck
take
are
it.
you guys in the river, though? It doesn't make sense. Get in the lane, guys. Holy shit. The river sucks. Garen has the flank, guys. Just pretend to lane, and then Garen smacks him. Enemy right here, Garen can flank. Enemy over here, Garen no play. GG. Okay, so then we're here. The position makes no sense because it's too defensive. So it doesn't matter what you do. If you do this, it's an L. If you do this, it's an L. And being in the lane was the real slime.
Either farming or repeating, right?
Yeah. Like if you were on Wolves here, it'd be fine. They wouldn't be any wiser. They start dragging, your team gets in there, you ulti, it's good. This makes no sense, no? This is a first strike ulti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking more about the top side. Veigar was about to fight her.
Okay.
And here's where I think I should have just gone straight to the dragon. I'm so out of position to help him.
Nah, you're screwed. No matter what you do.
Okay.
And then if you do dragon, that's like it doesn't give you a higher chance to win at all. if you kill multiple people here, you have a higher chance to win the game. If you get this dragon, although Cloud Soul is good and all, the chances of you getting it after the lost fight is bad. The chance of nothing happening here is pretty low. Adios. Adios. Now, can you rely on Garen doing this? No. But we don't have to. Because that would just cost us like 5 seconds there. Of just standing there. That same 5 seconds would be you moving here from here. And then as the fight would start in the middle of mid lane, you would be in the river. And it makes no sense.
So maybe the thing to do would have been maybe just being back and help me at the dragon instead of
No, the pings won't
having
do
them come to
anything.
it.
You have to react to what's going on. That's the only way, like, you're gonna not solve the situation. But you play the hand that you got, you know?
Or at least try it, right? Like maybe they'll listen. It's better than this because this felt terrible.
At this MMR, they won't. They don't have, like, the capacity to react. They're going to do their thing.
No.
Right.
Okay.
And the only thing pings are for is for an engage or for an objective. The danger ones don't do anything. They're not useful. So it's like after you won the fight, if you pinged Baron over Dragon, that would be beast. And then as you are on the way to the gank, if you ping that you're coming, you know, that's good. It's about all you got. Be careful, that don't fucking work. We know that. Holy moly. Then we get Baron, naturally. Dragon, they push, they kill Vigar, they ward. The ward's not even cleared? Oh, it is. Weird. Dude, they reset and we get Baron. Let's go. Quick Bloom. Quick Bloom in level 16, I would imagine. That's what you're farming for. Bob, what the fuck is this? Oh, you have Soraka behind you. I see.
Yeah, wasn't in
300. She's look at her. She's like midwave, because the river makes no sense. Just like last time, the river don't do nothing. Although that guy's there, you know. Although Vigar has flank. You don't know where Nocturne is. You can get TP'd on. You just keep it simple. It's fucking right
I had no
there.
idea where Nocturne was. Yeah. He could have easily ulted me here. Plus I
No
was
shoes on.
Rocket here, Vigor, and then
W.
died.
Amazing Soraka. That one's pretty fucking messy. And just like last time, it's like, damn, that's too high elo. It's like the dumber play would just be standing still mid and then pushing. And then lining up like a Confederate soldier and then shooting Qs.
That makes sense.
Alrighty, we've made it, guys. 5 people in the mid lane. The undefeatable tactic.
She like kicks her ass, you know, at some point.
You don't shoot Qs until someone commits. Your main ability here is your W, where they're playing so long range. So your Q should be aimed at the melee champs, not the ranged ones. You'll never hit the ranged ones. And then you want to be moving around to pull them towards your team. And then once they misstep, you W, Vigar cages, then you have Q. Something like that. Because this back and forth is always going to equal you getting poked out. W. Now Vigar wasn't on that guy, it was more on Jhin. So if you W the Jhin, maybe. Holy moly, they just lost the game. This is what we were waiting for, baby. Yeah, fucking damage. Just walk into him, Bob. Stop kiting. Outblade. You got a Soraka, just fucking die and deal some damage. There's no damage on that bad boy. The Yumi shield. Holy moly! Move down.
My memory is real. Guess we went. I thought we're. I don't know. I thought we lost a fight really bad. And I guess not. But
So what do you think after watching that?
um, I think I'm overcompensating on the mistake I was doing before, where I was over farming and not being there for my team. And this time I was neglecting a lot of farm, and then I was in positions that sort of make sense, but not really, like the river positions. Maybe, like you said, dumb it down, just go mid.
Yeah, if you're in the river with no allies, you're like dooming yourself as Karthus against an assassin. Any assassin's just gonna kill you there. Kha'Zix, Talon, Nocturne.
I think maybe the biggest problem is actually way earlier, is the making plays without my allies being close. Like I'm trying to do it solo again. That's worked out this time, but it was very flippy. Like a better jungler would have wrecked me.
Yeah. So dying in the river, but then also sometimes it's because the allies aren't there. I see. Okay, how about we look at another game? See if
Alright.
those things are
Yeah,
still
this game is very similar. Some if memory serves right.
rough start.
It's
Struggle.
the first time in a while that at first, like, I felt like, oh, this other jungler is actually
Welcome.
doing better than, like, I feel like, yeah, he's doing getting a class here. So it was good. I wanted to learn from it.
Mm. Daddy. So I'm skipping this to gank for Garen, okay. If this Twisted Fate has Ghost, you're going to hell. W? Alright. Lee Sin was behind. What the fuck? Lee Sin was still on the map.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, close. He was still on the map. Did he take Romp? Okay. He waited there for like so long. What are you doing?
I saw the Scryer act, and I forgot. Like, I lost track of mid, and I saw which I was like, I wonder if I'm getting attacked by the Nico and the Lee Sin right now. So I kind of just backed up a little bit. 'Cause I
Okay.
lost track of mid. I was like, I got scared.
So they could potentially be like right here. Do you have any tools to help you see them? Exactly. Use that W. You do not have the same way that it'd be better to die to Nocturne here at the very worst. To slow down this clear is fucking whack. First and second clear, you got to be ruthless with this, ready to die for it. Like, until they actually come, don't fight the fear with this bullshit. That's like a hoarder keeping a spoon in case they need it in 20 years. Fuck that. When you need the spoon, go get a spoon. There she is.
Yeah, it's solved, little. She wanted something.
She couldn't get past that George W, though. Like, it's not huge losses in both these games, but that intention as Karthus is fucking so important. I'm ready to die
Yeah,
for
makes
these
a huge
camps
difference.
first 2 turns, and they're gonna have to kill me for them. And if you kill me, I'm coming back quick. And you can still have tempo. He's overpowered like that. This could have been Amp Tome Dark Seal. Ay Dios. Twisted Fate ulti for vision. That's so weird.
Yeah, here's the what I mentioned. So, okay, doing the grubbies here. Once.
What the fuck? Okay, we're doing the grubs.
Yeah, so feeling good, and then I don't notice this at this point. Like I stop looking at Oriana, and I don't notice that, and I'm like, be here any minute. Oh no, this is not. Dead.
It doesn't really matter what Oriana would have done here, though. Because you're doing the grubs. We know that this is warded. And you didn't sweep this, and you didn't ward here. So, like, the vision game wasn't really played.
Yeah.
If Nico roamed into your blue side, this has a chance to be warded. And then to move in this close, that ward probably sees you. If you pulled him down, maybe you had a chance. But like, every time I'm starting these grubs, I put that ward right there. It's too fucking annoying to get random found on these. Because these will always be up in time.
Welcome to hell. It's Lee Sin's world. Lee Sin's world. Lee Sin's world. Well, he got his kick.
So where the river is dangerous against these assassins, are you seeing that part?
Yep. Yeah.
Holy moly, he had a
didn't
pickaxe
know.
and a Caulfield. Fuck. Oh shit. Well, the TF had Boots of Swiftness and Ghost as well. Whenever we ganked him, he didn't use Ghost. Full clear, enemy dragon. Enemy balling engages. Not getting
Like,
owned by
here again, I
Nico.
thought we had already help.
That ping will not work.
We can collapse. But I saw the Nico TP in here, so I'm like, I don't know. This was like a expected. I didn't expect to get collapsed on by them. So this
Okay.
was another.
So you try to help with this, and then they don't move. What else is there to do on the map?
Can't go into his blue. I could maybe loop to his red side. If I can get stuff from there.
I bet his
I
red
think
side is
that's-
down.
Not. I don't feel like there's much I can do.
Okay. Do you have to do anything?
I feel a little bit pressured too, for sure.
Okay, but can you?
But yeah, there's nothing. The only thing I could think of here was I thought I could maybe at the very least make the Nico flash or something, but it didn't work out. I think she dies, but
Okay, so if you
But
do
I
a play
really wasn't
mid,
expecting.
what's that gonna cost you in terms of time?
Still have about 30 seconds for my crop, so wasn't feeling like cost me too much. I don't know.
30 seconds to gromp. You have 800, so you have a pretty good reset. You could be on map with Lost Chapter. Now, to do this play on Nico, you give up that time to recall and be on the camp with the better item, and then just rinse the camps faster for the
Okay, yeah,
chance
then
to get Nico's flash. I just don't think that's Karthus's job. I don't think he was assigned to this position.
yeah, I start to do this when I'm behind. I start to force things that are just not there.
Has it ever worked?
No, it never works, and I still do it.
That's my experience too, just making sure. Hopefully no one's out here getting lucky. Alrighty, welcome to hell, no reset. Just floating around at the speed of sound.
Yeah, for sure she's there, but
And then since they lost the bot fight. You're gonna be outnumbered by Lisa and Leona. Twisted Fate could always ult into a play like that too. It's yep. Well, we know it's bad. So in this early game where you died on the grubs and then died there, that's cost you where like you had to just die, reset to Gromp. And then that's always gonna slow you down. The main slime is getting the reset off and then being on the Gromp at the right time. So yeah, you're exploring more like with the plays, and then it's never going to be black and white. You're going to have to work this one out. And the only way to
yeah,
do
for
it is
sure.
through experience. But with this one, yeah, we had that full sequence to reset, get the lost chapter, be on Gromp, and then be clearing down, and everything's good. I feel like we're so lucky we don't get TF ulted here.
Has been slain.
He's addicted to grubs. Okay. It's Twisted Fate right there. Have I ever outlined the like farm, do a play, and then you're on the objective to you?
Yeah, we've done that a couple times. Step one, farm, play, objective,
Yeah.
repeat.
So here you skip the Raptors, you did a play top, that play failed, and then you still do the Void Grubs. It's like, holy moly. Creates a mess once again. If I'm
Yeah,
Karthus in this spot, off this reset, like, I don't give a... This turn doesn't matter. Nothing matters on this turn other than getting my Blackfire Torch. So it's like, I'll clear these camps, yeah. You have Blackfire Torch right here. And if you just clear Raptors and Krugs and reset, whatever happens, happens. And then you're on the map with a good item. And it's okay.
yeah,
You're trying to make things happen like like on this turn after the two failures. So then it's just gonna bounce back against you. You're gonna pay the price. That's why this all just feels like weird and impossible. Blackfire Torch, short pin boots. It's like 15 minutes as well. Somehow balling one. That's a fucking miracle.
Shut down.
Holy moly. You in that corner of the dragon pit.
Slain.
So you guys kill Lee Sin, and then you're looking for dragon. Where's the enemy bot lane? On the right side. Okay, that minion's pretty obvious to me, but so then why do you move right side here?
I um yeah, I don't know. What's going on? I think I wanted to heal a little bit off the crab and oh, the dragon.
It's everywhere. You hit the dragon, you hit the crab, and you're looking to cue them or something. Or it's like moving yourself instead of the camera. It's so messy once again. What to do? I don't even know. Because your ball line's down there. It's like, yeah, F key to them. Ay, ay, ay. Half HP if I'm Karthus here. I cue that dragon and I fucking hug left side and wait and wait. I got Ori ulti. Good luck approaching me. Holy moly.
You have been slain. An enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
Nope.
That's better. It is, but yeah, that was pretty bad.
An ally has been slain.
Fuck. Scared's not the guy.
You have been slain.
The difference here where like the Garen doesn't apply the slow to them, and then Vel'Koz is a mage as well. It would have been way higher level, but it's like you're letting him eat the CC, that's fine, that's fine. And then they're like reaching Q if you just wait for them to continue to move forward because they're both full HP. If they're full HP, this play is done pretty quickly, and then you're gonna be the next target because Garen's so low. So it'd be
Yeah.
better to just hold your position and let them. They have to choose to keep moving into you, but then you and Vel'Koz can win if they do that. You would slow them, Vel'Koz would Q, etc., etc. But if you move in, then it doesn't even matter. Like the getting hits by the CC makes it obvious, but like you would just be the next target because you're in front. And then since they're like shorter range and you move forward, they can actually hit you.
I got super caught off guard by that Leon in there. I wasn't expecting her whatsoever.
Killing spree.
You die on the grubs, you die. So the mistakes come from it's not that trying to make something happen is bad, is that you're skipping a step whenever you're behind. So whenever you fall behind, like I mean I say it in my videos all the time where it's like a loser's full clear. It's like that's what you're destined to do. Anything in between that loser's full clear after the bad death is bad because it doesn't work on the turn. You gamble your potential growth, which is always not worth on Karthus. And the likelihood of the play is so fucking low. If you full clear into a play, like better yet, a defensive play after a loss, like a lost play, it can be good too. But the ball's in the enemy's court, and you keep trying to shoot when it's the enemy's turn.
Yeah.
So I think that's where you're running into trouble this time. What do you think?
Yep. Yeah, for sure. I think I guess yeah, I'm trying for the objectives when I don't have when it's not maybe it's high percentage. Uh, I'm like trying to flip it. Maybe they don't notice me doing it, but if they do, I'm dead. There's no need to do that.
And like you need to value the reset to the Gromp or the Krugs, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
Turn like 1 through fucking 4 on Karthus. When you can't do anything, do nothing. A real fucking scholarly saying. Hey. There's a damn, there's a video on that. A Bruce Lee one. Let me see if I can find that one. Bruce Lee do nothing. Pretty sure. It's more like coded in context. It's not him speaking. It's in this movie. The second that they throw him in this jail, he has his nunchucks, right? He just puts them away and then sits down in like a good posture and like proceeds to meditate. Just like, and then meditation is essentially the act of doing nothing actively. It's like, hell yeah. So you're
Are
exploring
you
that, and
looking at
then
something? 'Cause I can't see anything.
no, I couldn't find it.
Oh.
So as you're exploring that, yeah, do everything, and then realize what can work and what can't, and then the chances of them and whatnot. But eventually, it will probably get to that point. A jungler locked in the cage with nothing to do chooses to do nothing expertly. Okey doke. You good with ending there?
Yeah, that's good.
Alrighty. Let's see. How long do you have to hit gold? End of June. To do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. Hope you have a lot of free time.
Yeah, I do. Shoot,
Alrighty.
I think I can. Yeah.
Yeah, if you've played this much. Alrighty, I'll be interested to see. And then I'll leave that for after on June 30th, potentially. Alrighty. Good luck.
All right. All right. Bye.
Alrighty, talk to you later. Peace.